5 has now set a standard for high-tech gadgets, but in exchange is the high price tag. Comparing the new Z Fold 5 to the Z Fold 4, there is a minimal difference in how they were built. The reason why they have achieved this kind of difference is because of the new hinge design of the Z Fold 5 that allows them to fold completely flat. Mabuhay Manila, Kat here, and today we are going to talk about the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. As I mentioned earlier, the biggest improvement of the Z Fold 5 would be the new hinge design. It is now thinner and lighter compared to the Z Fold 4, and the crease is now less visible. Although build-wise, it is still a brick-like smartphone and is quite heavy, weighing at 253 grams. Unfolding, the device feels smooth and no wire sounds even though it is heavy. It is still comfortable to carry around. The back has a matte-like glossy finish, and its camera module, well, it has a huge bulk on it. The back is made out of glass and is protected by a Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2, and it is surrounded by an armor aluminum frame. If the device is folded, the SIM tray, volume rockers, and power button are located on the right side of the device. On the left would be the Samsung brand name. At the top is the speaker grille, and the bottom is the USB-C port and another speaker grille. Unfolding the device, we will be greeted with its sizable display. It boasts a 7.6-inch foldable dynamic AMOLED 2x display that has support for HDR10+ and has a fast 120Hz refresh rate. As for its cover display, it boasts a 6.2-inch 904 by 2316 resolution paired with dynamic AMOLED 2x display, and it also has 120Hz refresh rate support. In terms of display protection, the main display only has a plastic front, but its cover display offers a Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2 protection. This is the ideal way, since if you are not using your device, it is pretty much folded, so in case of drop, the cover display would be safe from scratches and damages. In terms of quality, well, it has an outstanding display. It has good color saturation, sharpness, and details. Viewing angles are great, so using its display for binge watching shows and gaming is actually good. When using the device, it feels like you're using a small desktop. If you are on the home screen and app drawer, you get the same mobile app UI, but once you open an app, a taskbar will appear at the bottom for you to easily navigate to all the apps that you are currently using. When using Google Chrome, it feels like you are using a cropped version of it, but in a good way. This desktop type UI is only available on the main display, but if you are using the cover screen, you're just basically using a regular smartphone UI. Moving forward to its cameras, the Z Fold 5 is equipped with a triple camera setup with a 50-megapixel OIS main shooter, 10-megapixel telephoto, and 12-megapixel ultra-wide. The combination of sensors is the same as its predecessor. However, if you look at the performance plus the price, you might be disappointed. In terms of quality, the main camera delivers good highlights, vibrant colors, and a fairly decent white balance. It also has an impressive amount of details and a decent boost on its shadows. In terms of low-light photography, as soon as we lose the natural light source, the Z Fold 5 struggles to capture certain images. Results will depend on the light source around you. If you have less light, you might lose details because of the noise reduction feature of the Z Fold 5. All in all, the quality of night shots is good and is ready for social media posting. One of the camera features that this unit has that we are looking for on the Z Flip is the telephoto lens. The digital zoom of the 10-megapixel telephoto can go up to 30 times maximum, just like the Galaxy S23. As for the quality, well, 10 times is still viable, especially if you are looking to capture images that are far from you. It still has some details and still captures the natural colors. As for its 12 megapixel ultra-wide, it is not the best ultra-wide out there, but it can deliver you acceptable results and is good for media posting. As for its selfie, the 10 megapixel selfie shooter gives out decent results with good details and realistic skin tones. Although some details in our face are getting washed out because of its noise reduction. Lastly is the video recording. The Galaxy Z Fold 5 can shoot videos up to 8K at 30 FPS with Super Steady off. Turning Super Steady on limits our recording options to 4 different qualities, with Quad HD at 60 FPS being the highest quality and FHD at 30 FPS as the lowest. Here is a sample video. As for power, a 4nm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset is what keeps the Z Fold 5 up and running. It is the same chip that is used on the Galaxy S23 lineup and is clocked at 3.36 GHz. As for the RAM and storage options, since it is advertised with a bunch of multitasking abilities, it is only right that it comes with 12 gigs of RAM. As for storage, you get 3 different options: 256 gigs, 512, and 1 terabyte. I would say that 512 gigs is the best option here since 1 terabyte is pretty much overkill. Here are some benchmark results. For its battery, the Z Fold 5 is packed with a 4,400 mAh battery capacity, which is paired with a 25 watts charging, which is quite a bummer considering its price. They could have at least put in 45 watts or 65 watts faster charging. In terms of battery life, if you are using it heavily, expect it to last for about 6 to 7 hours. And if you're like me who doesn't use phone too much unless I have to, always have a spare battery up until the next day. Overall, the 5th generation of Samsung foldable smartphones offers more comfort compared to previous generations. They're getting lighter, thinner, and even feels great when holding the device. With a starting price of 98,990 pesos, the Galaxy Z Fold 5 is one of the most expensive smartphones in the current market. But at the same time, it is one of the fastest and most versatile device that fits your pocket. It has an impressive display and longer battery life, plus the added flex window will surely contribute to your day-to-day productivity. So that is our take on the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. What are your thoughts about this device? If you have the budget, would you buy yourself a Galaxy Z Fold 5? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you will be updated with our future contents. Also, don't forget to visit manilashakr.com for more tech news, reviews, and comparisons of the latest devices. Once again, this is Kat, and mabuhay Manila!